to create a uniform platform for communication between the cards. So anywhere you have a MasterCard network, you can also have a Euro network or Visa network talking to each other.
But as it is now, no one is complaining. We seem to be okay with it. We travel, you use your card with ease and everything. Everything seems fine.
No, it seems fine to you, but what are you doing? First of all, you got to know that there's a restriction in your foreign exchange. It's not a convertible currency. That is why the government said, I can give you this particular amount. Even though when you are transferring money from your DOM account, you have restriction. They tell you cannot do more than $10,000 in particular number of days or week. But the same CBN gives you a gateway. These cards are gateway. Now gateway to use your money. It's a gateway.
That's dollars now.
Yeah, dollar, pounds, anything. Because if you have your Visa, MasterCard, what you should understand, these are clearing houses. Operating, they said, the issuing bank, join my network. If I issue you this card, I've created a gateway for you.
For funds to
be transferred and used abroad, anywhere in the world, because they have their network. You see, payment system is a network governed by laws, rules, and standard. Visa, Euro, Amex, they have their networks all over, and their gateways. So these people, the most important thing when you want to use this card is that they give you the gateway to go anywhere in the world and use their card.
Anything wrong with that?
There's something wrong with it. In countries whereby the currencies are not convertible, he said no, because if everybody is giving this card based on my local currency, I create another gateway for people to take it, because there's no more restriction on you. And the funniest thing is that in banks, that the card schemes are segmented into different shapes. One is the debit card. The debit card means I'm giving you this card based on the amount of money you have in your account. Do you understand what I'm saying? That money in your account, nobody can control it. It's your money.
So there's no limit?
There's no limit.
The $10,000 limit doesn't apply there?
No, it doesn't apply there. So now, if you give me a Visa MasterCard, I use this card to travel abroad. Based on the card type, get it right, based on the card type, based on the metallic card type, you have the platinum, gold, or silver, and everything. Your withdrawal on ATM every day differs. So ATM is restricted because one, the network is different. So they tell you every day you can go to the ATM, punch the ATM, and maybe take £1,000 a day or 500 limit a day. Tomorrow you can go. But on point of sale, it's a different ball game.
Any limit?
No limit, because it's your money. It goes straight from the network. The problem is that once you hit it on the point of sale, it goes straight to Visa or MasterCard network. MasterCard network will say, oh, look at the PIN number of that card. Or this PIN number belongs to Nigerian bank. Do you understand? It's either now the Nigerian goes through the third-party processors who the routing will pass through, and it hits into InterSwitch, value card, e-transact, all these third-party processors. Yeah. The PIN number say, this PIN number belongs to EcoBank. It's a system network, so EcoBank doesn't touch it because you have money in your bank. All they know that you are buying a house of £2 million.
And I can use the same.
You can use it to pay, yeah. You can use it to pay because you have the money in your account. It's a debit card. It's not a credit card. There's no limit for you because it's your money. Credit card, you have a limit because they tell you, I'll give you this card based on this limit. On prepaid card is what you put in there to load. Then you have the store card. What they tell you, you have a limit. But on debit card, you don't have any limit.
So that's where the challenge is.
That's where the challenge is. The fear and also the prepaid card they give to you. It's a gateway.
How?
You can load. It's a gateway because you just use it anywhere in the world. It's a gateway.
As long as you just put your funds in there.
Your phone there, you load. But the bank will tell you, okay, because maybe on this card type you can load this amount of money. So you have a limit in there.
So what is the worry really? I mean,
the worry is this. Now, let me give you the problem. You are telling me in my currency exchange rate regulation, I cannot take more than this amount of money out. And also, I cannot carry that same naira in my pocket.
Without declaring.
Without declaring.
Or there's even a limit to which you can approach the
yes, and then even though you cannot even take it to London at the airport, say, please, can you change this at the... Because it's not convertible currency. So they won't honor it. Because they don't even know anything about that currency. Because the government said, no, I don't want my currency to be taken away. I have the way to manage it myself. The same government is now telling you, the same central bank is now telling you, take this card and put it in your pocket and go out in there and spend it as much as you wish. Now, the challenge is there. Let me tell you first. One, you are doing money laundering. If you look at it, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, money laundering. You see, in an African setup, our banking system operation differs. The bank in Nigeria does not create products. You can never see any young banking officer coming to sell products to you. What they come to sell is to bring deposit into my bank. Do you understand me? To bring deposit. That deposit they're asking for, they don't even know where the money comes from. All they want is, can you put this money in my bank? Now, if I'm a clever chap, I have money which laundered. What is money laundering? Money laundering is money washing. Is it not true? It's money washing. Every money that is in the system is a legalized money. That's what you should know. Money laundering is not an illegal money. It's money, you've taken the money from the bank to do an illegal business. Because it's an illegal business, I don't pay tax on it. So now I acquire this money in my pocket. Big volume of money.
You don't pay tax?
Because you are doing an illegal business whereby you don't want government to observe you that this money is made, so I cannot be taxed on it. Or I'm going to use it to buy drugs. I'm going to use it to buy...
Even if it's an indirect tax? Or so you escape direct tax?
You escape direct tax. You don't even have any record on that money.
That is money laundering?
But no, that is where money laundering comes in, because it's taken from the system to go and pay for an illegal transaction. That's money laundering.
So, an illegal transaction, I thought it was the other way around. You know, when you have done illegal business, you now take the money, put it in the bank, and then use it to do legal business. So people don't really know.
No. Money laundering is washing of money. You know, you wash money. If you do money laundering, let me tell you what I mean by money laundering. Now, I will do, let's say, £2 million, and I give it to a drug dealer. You go and do the drug and make so much money by selling it to the masses and get money. Now, this money becomes so big. Now, you want to launder that money because it's taken from a legalized dealing into an illegal transaction. That drug dealer does not want to pay government to know that I'm getting this volume of money. Now, he wants to launder the money. Now, how do you launder the money? Is to find a way to bring it back into the system. Now, because he knows that there's a limit I can take into the system, the bank will, it will trigger an alarm.
But even at that, if I remember properly, banks are supposed to notify the, I think the commission, both CBN and the EFCC, about a certain amount of money that is being moved across the system.
Very interesting question. Now, you see, for every system you create in any setup, it's not a foolproof. Now, I'm doing this illegal business. I'm in a system whereby they don't create product for me. They want me to put money in the bank for them. That's the function of the bank in the Nigerian sector. Now, I have this bulk of money in there. I will say, Suleiman, you, please take this money, open accounts in everywhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then I know that I have a friend who does a cash business. In Nigeria, a cash business that can require volume of money being lodged in. They're not doing money laundering anymore because first of all, I said, my friend, put this money now into through.
So you don't get to hit that limit.
You don't. Even though you hit that limit because they know You see, it's because they know the type of